And we'll also have to switch the other thing. Also our game. Alright, 1 second. So many games have the word Kenshi in them. I don't even know what the word Kenshi means. Alright, if we switch this from capture specific to capture any full screen, then switch back to capture specific, it should spawn the Kenshi window. Is that it? That is it. Alright, so we hit done, and then we come to here and we have to hit, is it Alt Enter? It's Alt Enter. Alt Enter makes the game full true screen. So there we go. I have no idea where we're at on this playthrough. I've been playing my off-stream game and having a blast. I think we recently just beat up our first, we just soloed our first band of Hungry Bandits. Japanese word for swordsman. That explains a bunch of shit. That explains a whole bunch of shit. Okay. If anybody was sticking around from EU4 that has not seen Kenshi before, this game's awesome. I highly suggest it. We're playing with a few mods, but nothing that breaks the game. Daddy never returned from going out to get cigarettes. I feel that. Oh, that's right, we restarted. I forgot about that, we restarted. Alright. That's right, we were very intrigued by this man's face. Oh no. Okay. I have no clue where we're at. I have no clue what sells for what. Yeah, we're in the super early game. I want to import from my other world. From my other PC. I might swap that save over and we'll start playing that one, but we'll see. For the time being, this is fine. We're in AdMag? Is this AdMag? Yeah, this is AdMag. Escape does not do what I want it to do in this game. That's the other game. Alright. 87. Let's look at my notes. I'm sure I've got notes. I always take notes on prices. Someone else has been writing in my notebook. Girl. Alright, electronic components. We buy and we sell here. Okay, we sell them here. So yeah, let's do this. We need all your money, thank you. These are okay food. We send one to Pin. What is this? What the fuck are you? I'll never understand the organizational system that she has over here, but I do appreciate her, so. Okay, you can't afford that. We've already got food. There's another bar. Send them over here, and they'll have to wait for morning because I imagine that there are supplies that we want to buy, or stuff that we at least want to trade for. We need to buy a house in Squin. Yeah, we should set up in Squin. Look at all that cash. That seems like a good price to sell at. It's not a bad price to buy at. If we buy all of their booze, we can sell it at the Holy Nation Outlaw Bar and Grill for relatively cheap. We haven't checked out the hives yet. There's Northern Hive, Northeastern Hive, then there's the far Northern Hive. that I do in my other one. We checked out Stack. We also need to check out Blister Hill. Decided to stay with the stream, even though you don't have a particular interest in the game. In a game about whether a female... Can she? Can she? Can she, though? Or what if you're just saying it with like a southern accent, huh? What about that? Can she? It's not even really like a southern accent, it's like a hick accent. That's just being nice to me, calling it southern. We need backpacks. But we've got our booze. Have booze, we'll travel. We haven't actually just... Oh, yes we have. This one up here is the one we haven't discovered. We should hit all three on our way, at least to like check for prices. Cool. It's still not like highlighting their names above their head, but there they are. I am confusion. Alright, we'll see what they sell for here at this hive. We've got no cash, so if they don't sell for much up there, then we're bust. We're walking all the way back to the one bar and the hub. Yeah, I don't have a price written down for these. So, fuck. My wife's friend, like her really good friend, they're like close like sisters type friend. Her kid has a school thing. Of course, she wants Aunt Rain and Uncle Tarls to be there. But I don't really want to go. She's a cute kid, but she's not my kid. And I imagine, you know, if everything goes to plan, I'm going to be going to a bunch of shit like that for my own. So Rain and I have talked about it, and I think I'm not going. But I also feel like immense guilt, so we'll see what happens. Alright, what can you do for me here? Just 100. All the prices are like almost identical here. I think this is what I called Northern High because it's a little west. So 100. I mean, that's still not like a terrible price. Did I ever write? I didn't. There's a bunch of stuff here that I haven't written down for this particular hive. Let me make sure I've got the right one. Yeah, this is what I'm calling Northern Hive. This is what I'm calling Northeastern Hive. I'll call this Far North Hive. And then this can be like, there's one over here that we'll call like Central or whatever. So there's like, there's a big hive somewhere. And then of course there's Mongrel as well. You can get like hash there and sell it at the Ninja Towers for cheap. I think there's one in Bad Teeth. There's a Ninja Tower. Or it might be Stack that has the Ninja Tower. It's one or the other. But you should be able to sell at half price there. Which is like at a 500% markup, so it's not actually like half price, half price. I mean, this is still like a tiny 3% profit, so I am going to sell like one. I wanted to write these down. Oh, that's a really good price for robotics components. Isn't it? Yeah, 79. That's really cheap. I've got a spot where I can sell them for 84. There's not many of them. Let's write that down. 79. This is the cheapest I found them. I wonder if they're going to go over well at Blister Hill. So in my other game, they sell for like 90 there. And it is beautiful. Don't really need anything yet is the thing. I'm not seeing anything like jump out at me like crazy. Do these guys have chainmail? 20. Ooh, that seems cheap on steel bars. Do I even have the price recorded on steel bars? Steel bars, yeah. They're pretty cheap everywhere. Although this is the cheapest. And they sell for the most at the Holy Nation bar. It's actually a much better deal than these rum. It's a much bigger disparity in price. We're still making something from selling them here, so I do not mind. And generator cores. We should probably record the price of a generator core everywhere we can. Generator core. There's an E in core. Here we go. 109. 109. Alright, let's get the fuck out of here. Enough recording prices for a day. Let's hit up this one. Why do you leave? I traded with you, dude. I wonder if this ass is gonna give me toughness. Hold on. Status. Toughness. No. Dipping people in acid does not give them toughness. I mean, you think it would, though, right? Where are you at? Are you slow now? Yes, you are. 18 miles an hour, 21 miles an hour. (21) and 22. You'll catch back up. Very slowly, but you're gonna catch up. Why do humans always flee? Such a hard. Hold on, dude. You gotta turn around. I mean, we traded. We're good. We're good. Hold on. Do you have food? I eat raw meat. Thank you. Thank you. Catch back up to Ruka. Yeah, I can't. I'm not getting hovering names for these guys for some reason. But I do get them for Molly and Bard, who are doing just fine, by the way. Yeah, she's got our holy thingy. Shit. Sorry about the sneeze. You're supposed to be staying close to Ruko. Oh, you stopped running. Oh, yeah, we found the high village. We spotted it. We need to get over there. Record some more prices. Figure out our best trading paths. We need to find something relatively common, like robotics components, that we can sell somewhere really good. Imagining Blister Hill. We're gonna have to check it out. But if we go to Blister Hill, we'll want to take humans. So we'll swing back by Shek or Squin. Shek is the people. Squin is the city. We'll stop back by there and we'll pick up Molly or Bard. I don't know which. Also, in a couple hours, they'll have the opportunity to sell their copper. I'll get some more money. I would like to get a building there and start making headbands. That's how you make the real cash. The sooner you start making headbands, the better. Headbands are just stupid profitable. Like, it's kind of busted, actually. That robotic shop doesn't do me any good, actually. I need a trader. Hive trader. I like that these guys are open 24/7. Unlike the ones in town. Alright. Sell here for a bunch of money, please. Just be all about that grog. That's not bad. That's actually the best price. Yeah, that's actually the best price. 103? That's way better than 101. I wish we'd have held on to those now. How about this? 75. That's really cheap. Wait, that's not the price that I've got recorded. Oh, because this is the northern hive. I'm dumb. This is the far northern hive. This is another one altogether that I've not been to. All right, scratch that out. Put 103 here and 75. That's very, very, very cheap for those. We have a place where we can get 7, 8, 9% marked up on that, which is quite a bit of money on that much. It's the only real way to make money trading, to find those differences, because the prices never change in this game. What do we have here? 70 for steel bars. That's actually like the best price. So we definitely don't want to sell them here. We'll just take our L on selling the rum early. These guys will be fine. Now, hold on, are there any other prices I should record? Generator cores, do you have generator cores? You do not. Luxury goods, that's not a very good price. Grog? 94. This is a good place to sell alcohol. In general. That's a good price too. Okay. So this can be one of our endpoints on our trading route. And we collect alcohol as we go, then we sell it all here. What's the fabric cost, just so I have an idea? Fabric's so cheap I probably buy it everywhere no matter what. Yeah, I didn't even bother to record it, so we won't bother to record it. I think I'm good. Electronic components. 83. We've made money on those before. This is the second best place to sell them. We'll record it just so we don't have to worry about it later. And then that's fine. Everything else here doesn't matter. Sometimes you can make good money off of repair kits too, but... Alright, Ruka. We still need to figure out... Well, let's head back to Squin then. Yeah. Is there anything we want to record from this one? The price of rum. We never got the price of rum here, but we no longer have rum to sell, so... Fuck it. Let's just go to Squin. We'll swap out Ruka for Bard. And then we're gonna go check out the price of robotic components in Blister Hill. Yeah. If we can get over 80, that'll be beautiful. Getting 10% return on those is like 200 a piece or something. These guys almost never have money. Caravan drone. They usually don't have money, but we'll try it. Mr. Curse. Okay. Unless you have a high... Oh. 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 You're not attacking me though, are you? Because you sounded like you were about to attack me. And I am not about that right now. I cannot take you. Not even headed north, dude. Alright, if anybody attacks me, these guys will help me out, so I'm not going to stop them. Like this. Escape servant. Now these guys are our friends. Special deal. We already talked. Fuck off. Nah, like I said, there's a good chance if somebody attacks us that they'll help out. Ah, they bailed. Ooh, if we were a little stronger and a little closer to home, that would be an opportunity. Getting your ass kicked by Garu is a great way to level toughness. And I think they've got pretty good defense, too. I'm not sure. I think it's okay. And defense determines how much experience you get, essentially. All combat experience, I believe, is based off of the defense of the two combatants. Sounds like river raptors. Or beak things. I think beak things are capable of being roughly where I'm at. This is like the only spot near Holy Nation territory where they spawn. Here's Stack. And these are the borderlands. I think they can spawn like right around here, and sometimes they'll venture into the very southern part of Orkin's Gulf. Same deal with like skin spiders at like the northern end of this area. That sounded like a gorilla. Hey, it stopped raining. So peaceful. It's daylight. You guys. Turn your jobs off, because you'll be annoying as shit otherwise. And come on in here. Follow these guys where we can. Should we make two different squads? Probably not. We're about to be rejoining them anyway. I think that's the dual... Yeah, that's Squin. I can always tell these two mountains, because they look really funky where they're at. Stop. Hammer time. Yeah. You two come on in here. I'd like to buy a building. You're not open yet? Alright. And on the 6th day, he opened his shop a little late. Cash! From hard work. We would want to buy this one, and we can't yet, so. How are we doing on food? Do we have? We do not. We're in the bar already. Kind of ate into our profits a little bit. I'll just turn their jobs back on, and they'll go do it just fine. How are you doing on food? Eh, you got food. You'll eat when you're ready. So I figured out something really cool about food. The more nutrients something has, the longer it takes to fill the hunger portion of the bar. So eating something more nutritious makes it so this bar goes up higher and takes longer to go up, and there's no degradation while your bar is filling. So if something gives you 75 nutrients, your bar fills up 75 very slowly and then starts to drain. Whereas you eat something with 25 nutrients, it fills up to 25 relatively quickly and then starts to drain. So in that time, it would still be filling on the option with 75 nutrients. So eating big meals is just plain better. So food cubes, meat wraps. I think you only eat like a sliver of the ration at a time. I don't know how that works. Anything with big nutrient totals is superior food, even if it doesn't look to be cost effective at first. Your people literally eat less. Okay, let's swap out Ruka. Turn this job off. Who do we want? Molly, or we'll take Molly. Molly, pin, follow, Molly, Molly. I want to check out the prices in Blister Hill. We can afford to give you some things. Perfect. You're set to follow. Molly, you start walking. We'll swing by stack. Yeah. This should be one of the safer journeys that we take, so we don't have any Shek with us. They're a little slower. Fighting instead of fleeing is oftentimes good for them. But more importantly, the Holy Nation, they don't like women, and they aren't nearly as nice to Scorchlanders as they are to Greenlanders, but it's not nearly so bad. 23, 23. Okay, so I mean, you're keeping up. Hold on. Let me slow you down a notch. Yeah, that's what's up. Yeah. Makes it a lot easier. Let's do it like this. Oh, wait, but I need that. That's 2, that's 4. There we go. Now you're only slightly hindered. You are not hindered at all. That'd make it way easier for them to stick together. How you guys doing? We just need a little bit of cash. This is actually not a great place to mine copper. Not a great place to mine copper. Depending on the price we can get for this. If we're not getting a good price, we'll just come back. But yeah. That 83. Hold on. Where was the price 83? Oh, I'm looking at the wrong thing. 83 is for Squin. And that's the last place that I sold copper. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. I'm like, I didn't buy that for the wrong price, did I? No. I'm fine. I'm just dumb. I mean, the paper has lines on it. I still can't fucking follow them. Let me see about moving a little bit quicker. You guys slave mongers? Alright. This is Hub. Hub does have a good price on them. I could sell one, but I'll be disappointed if Blister Hill has like fantastic prices on them. And we can always swing by the Hub on the way back. So yeah, just continue. Double check this. Yeah, I want to be more focused on getting bandanas up and going before I hire too many more people. Squin's kind of crappy with copper depots. You've only got 3 really close to the gates. Anything too much further out and the pathfinding starts to get wonky. So we can probably have a little bit of a copper operation going. Or we can set up in both places. We can have a setup in Squin that's like close by a lot of markets. Have another copper operation going. And then like haul the copper from Hub to Squin. Because Hub's got a lot of copper. That's one really cool thing. It's got like, I want to say like 5 in easy reach, and then another 4 you can add to that if you're willing to micro, and then there's another iron one close by too. And iron doesn't sell for as much as copper, but it's really cool for how heavy it is because it's great for strength training. A guy who hauls copper 5 at a time is going to get like kind of buff actually after a while. The guy who hauls copper is not going to get almost any strength experience at all. Unless you like give him a backpack and fill it with stuff. That's always an option. Okay, we've already checked most things here. Like, we know that... Well, Stack's a good place to buy them. It looks like. Yeah. Not as good, but let's see if they even have one. And it's not like we really need to avoid it. They buy for... Let's see. 80 here in Stack. So not as good as the Hives. But if we're getting as good a price as we hope in Blister Hill, they're still adequate. And they sell just fine for 4%. Move along. Yeah, they're not nearly as friendly. I don't even know if these guys are going to have them. I think this guy just sells junk. $83. Okay, well my price was wrong. That's not good. This is Stack, right? The prices do not change, I believe. 83. Alright, so this is a fine place to sell them. Didn't we reset our game? No, that shouldn't make a difference. 90. That price is correct. Not a great place to buy. We could sell it at the far northern hive for a little bit of cash. Rum would be better. Eh, we're not gonna worry about any of this shit. Luxury goods? Nah. We could sell one, but let's not. You don't have like a... Oh, here's a mechanical shop. Maybe this has what I'm looking for. Molly, just go ahead and run out here. Love and devotion, brother. Take a look around. I really wish that this would be better about that, but okie doke. Does not have what I want. These buy for 80. Maybe that's what I meant to write down. Electronic components. No, I've already got that one written down at the right price. Not bad to buy armor plates here, apparently. Armor plating, but this isn't... Yeah, nope. Let's just go. We need to move on to Blister Hill. Your whole thing about following Molly will be fine. You'll catch up. Have Molly go... It's like over here somewhere. We'll go to this crossroads. Yeah, I think this is the city proper. Food. I'm taking your food. They saw me from a long ass ways off. Come on. Y'all done fucked up. Y'all done fucked up. Whoa, 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 whoa. None of this seductress nonsense. I should have eaten real food at some point. I had a yogurt and like a shake thing. Real food would have been good. Alright, so we got out of that. That's beautiful. And that's a view I don't... I get a vague green blur on my PC. That's a view I don't normally get. And that is a lush and fertile valley. Like, this is the only decent looking spot in the entirety of the fucking game. Like, this could be... Except for this desert part up here, this could be, like, anywhere. Like, Scotland or something. Maybe it's a little yellow for Scotland. But shit. Holy Farms. Balls. And then it immediately devolves into brown. Yeah, but the only thing you gotta worry about down there is river rafters. Anybody they want can just set up a little farm. I guess they set this up here because they need the drier conditions for this to grow well. Otherwise they'd be down there. And they got all these domesticated bulls. Pollination are a temperamental bunch, I hear. That sounds about right. Yeah. We have a Pardon me. We have a copy of the Holy Flame. In fact, holy, they say. It'll be easy, they say. Nah, it'll be fine. We got a Holy Flame. They can't be mad if we've got their Bible. Not if we got their book. I heard, and I don't know if this is true, but I heard that, like, the origin word for Bible was, like, at certain points in history also pronounced closer to, like, booble. Like, I think this is wrong, like booblion or something. That's probably wrong. But yeah, we almost had the booble. And that would have been awesome. But instead we have the Bible. Alas. I'm surprised booble isn't a thing anyway. Like some... I mean, that's like perfect. You booble, you use it to, like, search boobs. Why is that not a site? I bet it is. I bet it is. Nobody typed booble in their search bar. But I bet that's a site. Alright, here's Blister Hill. I'm hoping that they're going to give us some really good prices. Because if so, we'll start making a bit of a route, and then we'll have tons of cash. We won't even have to be there, because, you know, it sets up like a credit card, basically. We'll swap out Molly for Bard on our travel crew. We'll set up a house in town, in Squin, and then we'll just run a route. And by the end of, like, day 30, I want to be stupid filthy rich. Nope, that's not what I wanted, but okay. Come on, come on. Yes! Oh my goodness. Wait, that's not right. Oh, yeah, that's right. That's excellent. We buy those for like 75%. And then we can sell them for 93. Oh, yes. I don't have a spot for Blister Hill. I'll just make a little subsection. Blister Hill. Alright, how do these do? 84, was that good? For steel bars. Yeah, 84 is fine. 84 is the best price we've gotten. So 84 for steel bars. And then we've got robotics components. Robot cops. And that was 93. That's a huge. Yeah, let's go back to Squin. And we'll switch up our travel party a little bit. But that will be a-okay. You need to make sure you don't completely fill up on copper. Let's set your travel. Yeah, we don't need to hit stack. There's also another one called Bad Teeth, but I don't think it has very many shops. So I don't particularly care about it. That's an amazing price we got for those. We're gonna make a lot of money off of that. As a matter of fact, you two cancel this job. Let's get started on this. Yeah, Molly, just head here. You are running. Sometimes if you give them a long distance point, and that's not on the map, they'll just be like, huh, what's up? Because they'll try and use like the path. I don't know what it is. I've made some assumptions about trying to use pathfinding from characters that are close by. You'll be fine. These guys in here. Let's hit this one. And it's gonna kind of crush our startup money. But once we have bandanas going, that will not be a problem. It will not be a problem. The sooner we get that going, the better. Hey, what's up, Melee? Hope Drid does the lone torso start next time he does this. Oh, that would be amazing. The only problem with it is that there's only so many weird things he can contort a torso into starting as. And we know he loves his monstrosities. How you doing? Okay, we'll buy this stuff, but later. For now, we just need building materials. There might be building materials in this other shop, too. Let's go check that out. This was him, right? Let's get on that. That's true. That's very true. There will be time for monstrosities. I have no idea how you'd even go about that start, honestly. Building materials? No. That's okay. You need to work on this. You're still running. You're still following. Yes. Where are you on the map? Yeah, this area is really, really safe for us. The only danger zone, like, starts here and ends. Oh no, I'm at the wrong place. And we're headed Squin, so yeah, we're gonna run through some danger territory here. This is Beak Thing territory. And then there's skin spiders here. So we're gonna be through a few danger areas, but we should be fine. Yes, setting up the trade empire. I found places that will sell robotics components which have a max price of like close to 3,000 cats. I found places that will sell them for as low as 75, 79, and 80, and they sell at Blister Hill for 93. So that's huge money. The numbers are a little random every time, and I kind of like that. So you get different trade routes. But Blister Hill seems to consistently be a good spot to sell robotic components. Nothing is as good as making bandanas, though. Nothing is quite as good as making bandanas. Did she never come over here? They sell for close to 3,000 cats, and I buy them for way less than 3,000 cats. The base price is close to 3,000. Yeah, so I'm buying them at 75% of their base price and then selling them at 90% of their base price. Because that's the way it calculates. I'm just using the way the game calculates. I don't ever bother to, like, remember hard numbers. Yeah, see, like, this has a 81% markup. So in the last place I sold it, I'd only get 81% of the value. Also, some charges are missing. Not important. But hypothetically, I buy it in a place where it sells for 81, and then I sell it in a place where it, sells higher. Yeah. So no, I'm not making 93 cats. I'm making the difference between 75% and 93% on a nearly 3,000 cat item. Can't be bothered to do the math. Sure, it's like a couple hundred cats. Yeah, it's nice. Unlike something like Bannerlord, the prices never change depending on you know, if there's a lot of it there or not. Like, when we get to later on, I'll be selling, like, 15 robotics components there, and I'll run the entire, like, place out of money. And they don't care. They're happy to buy them. They're like, oh no, this is worth this much. I know it to be true. What are you doing, Ruka? Oh, you're working on it too. Do you still have more building materials? No, you do not. These two could maybe take a run to AdMag real quick. Here. Follow him. Work on this. We're gonna have Bard run to AgMag for building materials. We need those mats. How close are my other folk? They're not on. Oh, there they are. They're good. They're a good ways away. So, oh, you know what? They should hit stack on their way back. Because I'm gonna need building materials. Yeah, definitely hit stack. And then you guys, I need to split them into squads. Add squad. Caps lock. No. They are not as friendly to Scorchlanders. They don't offer them, like, random healing and food and stuff like that. But they're accepting of them. Even Scorchlander women, they'll do the exact same lines that they do for Greenlander women. The only people that they're really friendly towards are Greenlander men. And the cool thing about this game, for some weird reason, if this color of skin doesn't actually matter, it's your Scorchlander if you're from, like, the Scorchlander tribe. And the difference between them and humans is obviously their stats and their ability to eat raw meat. But there's loads of black Holy Nation that are considered Greenlanders and have the same stats as Greenlanders. So they don't care about skin color. They just consider Scorchlanders to be a slight step below Greenlanders, and everything else is inhuman beasts. So that's interesting. Sell Scorchlanders into slavery? Nope, they do not. They treat them. They basically treat them. Scorchlander men are treated just a slight step below Greenlander men, and then Scorchlander women are equivalent to Greenlander women as far as, like, the files and the actions they'll take are concerned. But yeah, so there's a little bit more. I don't want to give them any credit. There's more to it than just they're the clan. It's still pretty fucked, though. And I think in the early stages of the game, it was like that. Also, there were, like, some debuffs on Scorchlanders that changed around, too. I think there was, like, a science debuff on them that they don't have now. I want to say... yeah. I don't see any penalty there. Love and devotion, brother. Yeah, that's a line they usually give to Greenlanders. But yeah, so it's not... it's still pretty bad. Yeah, we need this. And I kind of want to grab the cloth too. Are you guys already on your way? No. You need to head to AdMag. Got 2 traveling parties. This can only go poorly, honestly. Oh, what is your pathfinding pin? What was that pathfinding? What did you do there? Let's make it so that he's a little faster. That way he'll keep up with her. We'll swap out the sandals. Now he's Speedy Boy. Alright, these guys are going to go get more building materials and potentially cloth. I also might, depending on what cash I've got, grab a robotics component when I get there. We need more people, but not just yet. I want to get our first bandanas underway first. Feels kind of slow for day 6, but we got a long way to go. These guys are more likely to run into the more dangerous creatures. Pin stops to fight a beak thing, he's going to get eviscerated in like no time flat. We'll let the other gang do their thing. The worst thing they're likely to run into is a skin spider, which isn't going to be quite as bad because they can outrun them as soon as I see the red flash. So we'll stick with this one first. So how's Final Fantasy XIV been? What is just pathfinding? You just ran behind the rock and then decided to go this way. I think you were trying to go over this. It's so good. Nice. I was going on a rant earlier about video game devs and stuff. It's nice to know that some of them are still trying. I didn't consider Berserkers. I did not consider Berserkers. That's the problem. You never consider Berserkers. They're slow, at least. They're very slow. Prove to me that you deserve to hold a sword. I mean, I gotta protect myself out here, dude. What do you want me to do? Walk around unarmed so just anybody can rob me? That wouldn't work. Maybe for you, but not for me. Bonkers like Bonkers Good or Bonkers like Final Fantasy VIII story? Yeah, Molly, go here. Bonkers Good? Nice. You didn't stop to fight, did you? Okay. That's the most important thing, is that you don't stop to fight. Because these guys will absolutely devastate you. Your jaws hit the floor in shock more than once. I saw a Reddit meme. It was like somebody being like, "Oh my god, I can't believe what I just went through." And then they're like, "That's only the level 80 or 83 or whatever story." There's like implying that there's still like a lot left to go. I feel like they just kind of caught up to us a little bit while we looked away. Right? We are so much faster than them, and they're way closer than they were a minute ago. We must have got, like, hung on something bad. I'm too suspicious. I'm too suspicious of bullshit. It's nothing. It's fine. I'm sure that I got hung on something, and that's why they got closer, or they weren't as close as I thought or feared that they were. It's gotta be me. It's gotta be me. be a paranoid weirdo, Lactose. Only in the 81 portion. Oh, nice. Then a fair amount. Sounds nice. I don't know why I'm complaining. Hmm. That reminds me of my favorite new joke, but it's not very toss friendly, I don't think. Or maybe if it is, it's not very friendly. But I'll make sure to tell you sometime soon. The joke's about being hung, for the record. Yes. Makes you want to play it, then you remember the grind, you get anxious about everyone dying horribly. Maybe you just need everybody to die horribly so you can get it over with. On my off-stream games, I play like really carefully, and I make pretty liberal use of save and load and stuff like that. I mean, I don't like, you know, rush into dumb. Like I said, I play really carefully. But when everything is collapsing and shit's completely fucked and there's just no way to fix it, I don't want to redo hours and hours and hours of progress. For this, we will, though. So I don't want to save scum here. If we save scum, it's got to be for something, like, really, really specific. Like, I accidentally misclicked the wrong house last time I was playing, and we wound up attempting a break-in and going to jail. Or not going to jail, but we would have, like, you know, had the shit beat out of us, and we would have been thrown in jail. I just did not want to fuck with that. So I said, you know what? We're just gonna load. All I did was misclick the house. I feel like maybe the excuse wouldn't work IRL, like as I'm sitting there with the lock-picking stuff, like, oh no, this is how I get in my house. No, sorry, wrong house, I'm the next house down. Maybe that would have worked. We just reloaded. But outside of something really dumb like that, I'm gonna eat the consequences of this run the best I can. Don't want to lose hours of grind. Exactly. Yeah. Yeah. No game overs. But I mean, we'll see how it goes. That's part of the content though for the stream, is, you know, if I fail, I fail. So we have to play uber cautious. But I also don't want to do like any hardcore grinding. That's why we're doing like a trading lifestyle instead of like a pure copper lifestyle. Speaking of which, I'll need to see what I've got here. Also, these guys need food. No, they don't. They don't yet. They'll get back fine. Shit, this one's closed. All right, you guys just chill here. I don't want to do like grinding necessarily, but you need to be sneaking too. A little bit of sneak going. Don't like cheesing training characters? Yeah. I kind of prefer not to. I will a little. Like, if I've got hours and nothing to do, like, we're going to end up doing it here to, like, increase these two people's stealth a little bit. You need to stop trying to follow them. But, like, we've got literally nothing to do with these guys. I do strength training sometimes for characters that I know are going to have to use heavy weapons. You need... Okay, listen to this. You need double the strength. You need double the strength that your weapon's weight has in kilograms to be able to use it at full combat speed effectively. So this Wakizashi requires 2 strength to use at full combat speed. A Edgewalker fragment axe weighs 43 kilograms. So you have to have a strength of 86 to be able to wield it at full speed. And there's no easy way to strength train. So what I wind up doing is filling people up with copper, putting somebody on their back, because you get 50% strength experience if someone's on your back. It takes the cap from 25 to 50. And I walk them around a little bit because holy crap. Holy crap. It's a lot, yeah. The grind is a lot. Mega corporations are absolutely broken right now in Stellaris. Because money? I mean, you can only do so much with... I mean, they are really limited on how much, like, capacity that they can hold, right? So you're stuck focusing really heavily on allowing more capacity? Or did they find a way to eliminate that downside? 300 energy credit profit. I don't know, I feel like you can have a ton of energy credits, but once you're buying so much stuff that the prices start getting really bad, like, I don't know. You can buy, yeah. So you're like, you can have as many alloys as you want, you can afford a bigger navy. That kind of thing. Twice as many bureaucrats? Yeah. The bureaucrat jobs suck. They don't give anything else. We should do a Stellaris soon. I need to get the newer DLC, the one that's got water planets and asteroids that you can crash into them for more water. I want that very badly. Bureaucrats, whichever job it is that gives you more capacity, governing capacity. Because after a while, you will get outdone by bigger people. 1 admin planet's all you ever need. You always get 1. I thought they were like super heavily limited. Maybe I am incorrect. Or exaggerating it a little bit. Yeah, these guys just stay there, but I don't actually have them doing anything. Walk over here. Just a little bit of sneak training because we're bored. You always need 2 admin planets as a normal empire. That sounds like my experience. Alright, while we do boring night stuff, we could increase the speed, I guess. Or I can smoke. I think I'm gonna smoke. Do you just suffer the overextension, Stan? Or do you not stack growth speed super high? Because that could do it too if you don't have like a shit ton of people on your planets. Always under your cap. Interesting. I probably need to play again here soon and then do a stream game. Yeah, we'll add Stellaris into the mix. I've been having a lot of fun with the U4. As irritated as I'm so grumpy about everything. Like, I can sit here and love something and still be a grumpy jerk about it. Oh, shitballs. Ah! Add the materials. Also do pop growth? Usually when I see 2 people having like starkly different experiences, there's some difference in something they're doing. So I'm gonna assume you're doing something right with your governing capacity that we're missing, because usually it's a modifier you're missing somewhere, or like a particular way of playing somewhere. The more I've tried to help people with like EU4, for instance, the more I've found that to be true. Like, you start trying to explain something to somebody and they're just so wildly off base with you, where they're like, that's not even possible, and usually they're just missing a modifier, or they're missing like a particular thing. Like, can't pull numbers out of thin air, you know? Oh, they're doing a bag check on somebody that's not me. How about that? Twitch, the tech hunter. Dreams to be able to have a tall empire. Biological path. Ring. Yeah, the ring world start. Budding came recently. I haven't played with him. I need to play more Stellaris. I never got the rock people. That's not what they're called. Lithoid? No. I forget what the fuck they're called. And I want to get that water one too. So I'll just have to get 2 DLC. Are we one short? Infinite ball sacks. We're literally one short. That'd be funny if it wasn't sad. Okay, now speed up. There's literally nothing to be done. Oh, I need both of you to go. Oh, you know what I could do? There is something to be done. But there it is. It popped into existence. We just have 2 hours to go. Okay, have I explained what I don't... have, like, you've understood what I don't like about it, right? Only one pop can grow at a time. So if you get stuck growing some crappy pop, like, 12 billion people just completely and entirely stop procreating to watch 2 fucking weird squid people get it on in the desert. Like, it makes... absolutely, it makes less than 0 sense. It's like, just as them to not be. That's not the point. That's not the point. Everybody on the entire planet doesn't stop procreating because you invited some squids to be on your planet. These squids specifically because it was squids one time that I allowed to come because I was being humanitarian as, like, desert fox people. And all of my fox people on my home planet just entirely stopped screwing. Like, rapid breeders my ass. That's my only issue with it. I wish that the pop growth, like, you could even make it, like, proportional. Like, if somebody makes up 90% of the population, then they occupy like 90% of the growth or whatever, with like some bonuses for smaller populations on your planet. So it'd be closer to like 85, and you've got 2 other species that each grow at like 10%, because those species populations are growing really small in comparison. Whereas like your primary species, oh, I got on a rant and I completely lost track of what time it was. I've been able to do shit for hours. Sorry, this is something I'm extremely passionate about, and I always forget about it until I start playing again. Because I would also love to have, like, an empire with tons and tons and tons of people. But it ends up making no sense, so I always wind up doing, like, not, like, I don't know, they're not that bad, but it's a little weird. Fuck, I actually don't want to... I need to buy this there. So hold on, buy this. Buy as many of these as we can. That's all we need for now. Put that back because we're going to need to buy it at the other place. And then follow. See, yeah, my playstyle always ends up, like, being slightly contradictory, because I want, like, all the egalitarian stuff, and I always try and promote the parties to do the egalitarian stuff, and I try to help people out. But then I have to manually control who is and isn't allowed to breed. Until, like, the very late game. When you can make everybody so good that you're right, it doesn't matter. But I don't know, just my nitpick. Just my nitpick. Manage that problems. Every non-founder species be slaves. Only grow slaves in the thrall worlds. Move them where you need them. I mean, yeah, there's loads of ways around it if you're willing to, like, you know, enslave people. But that's not the style I was sort of trying to go for. It's not... That's okay, though, you know. It's okay. It's just not exactly what I wanted. I guess it heavily incentivizes playing, you know, a little bit more, say, authoritarian, maybe? Might be a good way to put it. This guy's still not open yet? Dude, what is your problem? Weird. Your money man game, now you instantly found the Caravaneers. Nice. Go authoritarian or xenophobe every time. She's not willing to be a good guy if it means pure pain. You know what, Melee? You know what? I just need to embrace that mentality. I don't need to be sitting there going, are we the baddies? I just need to be like, we are the baddies. Sorry, that was probably louder than it was supposed to be because my mic is actually attached to this desk, unlike my other setup. Like going xenophile? Same. You would like to be a good guy, but you don't care to suffer for it? Yeah, that's just what I need to embrace. That's what I need to embrace. What's that song? What's that? Xenophobia is in this year or something like that? It's just a Stellaris meme. Abandoned terraforming equipment? Pog? Yeah, Stan's the one who showed it to me. He knows exactly what I'm talking about. Oh, is this guy open yet? Yeah. You're probably just being weird and not opening because I'm stressing the game by being in too many places at once. Which is funny because I plan on being in a lot more places at once. You didn't update your stuff. And I didn't buy the components because I didn't think I needed them. When do you update your... That makes me sad. I'm literally one building material... This is why I had that mod that gives stores a stupid amount of stuff. It was just broken. Because you could get, like, ancient science books and shit like that for, you know, 8,000 cats instead of having to go out and find them. It completely broke the balance of the game. Alright, yeah. I think we definitely play some Stellaris here soon, though. I'll wait until I get my Twitch payout next, and then I'm gonna pick up a couple of those DLC. The only thing we are is hungry. I could have waited a little on, but oh, I need to go back, don't I? Fuck, I need to go back. I don't want to. Hold on. There's the Hive Village. Oh, that's my wife calling. Give me just 1 second, guys. I'll be right back. Eight messages on Discord. Holy crap. Threw out a couple really fast replies and answered my wife's call. Getting 32 extra credits. No downsides. Ooh, a bug. I like bugs. I like cheese. We have to go back. Yeah, we have to go back. Fuck. Wait, maybe we'll get lucky. I doubt there's any building materials up here, but let's try it. Right? Oh, that's a powerful noise. I really doubt there's any up here. Well, let's try it out. There's shit to sell anyway, and then we'll take it back to AdMag. I wish you could get them to rebuild the city here. That would be a really cool part of the mod, the reactive world mod I've got on. Is if you could get them to rebuild this city, because I don't think you can build here. You can't like rebuild any of these houses. It'd be really cool if you could just take over this area. It's kind of well fortified. Building materials. Come on, building materials. There's a cup. Iron plates. Oh shit. I hate everything about this. I hate everything about this. Come on, game. Work with me here. How to go through a wormhole without tech? That does sound interesting. Can I carry that? Can't put this in there. Yeah. Can't pick it up. I need Bard to pick that up. Ruka. Raw iron. I don't know about the raw iron. There's a plank. Raw stone. No. I was really hoping that there were building materials. The raw stone's big and I don't think it sells for much. The raw iron's very, very heavy, I think. Fuck, though. Oh, well. You can't explore anywhere anymore, like your borders are all closed, so you can't explore further. It will just go through. Nice! Yeah. No, that's perfect. Alright, you have to go back. That's perfect. That's ideally what you want to happen, right? Just works. So we should probably check again at about, I don't know, 2 o'clock? Who knows when his inventory gets updated? So it wasn't overnight, so it's going to be sometime in the middle of the day. We might try noon. Yeah, we gotta go back here, pick up one single building material. Actually, whatever we can afford. It'd probably be like 2. I am not intelligent. Not very bright at all. The thing about dogs is that they don't miss. Okay, we're good. We're good. It's still good to figure out what's on the other side, though. Where it goes to. Yeah, we need to get food back there. Well, we don't have a ton of cash. Let's see. Can't believe I stumbled in there like that. Alright. Let's see if this guy's updated. Cancel that. Cancel that. Make sure these guys are living. Where's Ruka? Oh, right behind. What's your weapon now? So you need 24 strength. Yeah, we don't even effectively wield this, I think. Unless I have the equation backwards, but I don't think I do. Well, hold on. Come here. Wait, come here. Yeah. Let me pick you up. That's what we're talking about. Look at that encumbrance. Not that you're necessarily the one that needs it, but since I've got time anyway. Bad roll on your nearby planets, all small and shitty habitability. Yeah. I mean, you'll be able to branch out. And like we were talking about before with your, I mean, you'll see where you're at on governing capacity after a while, but you don't need to take any crap planets. Militaristic. Oh, so you're gonna like roll through everybody else. It's what, like militaristic, materialist? So you have to be some level of materialist to get that government type, if I recall correctly. And that wind is strong. No? You don't have to be any kind of materialistic? How about that? Xenophile and militarist. Okay. Am I possibly thinking of an earlier build? No material? Yeah. Or has it never required it? Or I wonder if it's got, like, adjacent policies or whatever. Like, that require it. Something like that. Useful ones. Fucking... buy those. Sell that. King derps. King derps. Alright. Walking. You are 19 miles an hour, 21 miles an hour. Nice. As long as we don't run through another damn... You didn't happen to get one, did you? Nope. But I want all that. Alright, now we can walk back out here and mine a little bit more copper. I'll let him down then. I don't know why I'm worrying about increasing her strength. She's probably going to be primarily like an armor maker for me, whereas Pin will be a fighter. So really... we should do this to walk over there. So yeah, we can get one person making weapons, one person making bandanas, another 3 people to mine the nearby copper and bring it back. So that's a 5-man home crew. And we'll make a reasonable amount of the copper. I don't think this is actually a good city to sell it, but we'll do it anyway, because whatever. And then we'll have a trading route that runs a significant portion of its alcohol to one of the hives. And then... yeah. Robotics components to... oh, shit. Robotics components to Blister Hill, where they sell for a silly amount. We gained a whole strength while we were doing that. Let's make sure you're set to do this. And we have to wait for these guys to come back. Worst we get attacked by there is Hungry Bandits, so. Only one planet at the start for the... oh, you're doing the Ring World start too? Well, that's just busted. Yeah. No wonder you're so strong. That one's incredible. I use that one all the time too. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Yeah, that one's super good. Didn't they retune it in one of the last patches? I thought they said they were gonna retune it. Cause like that one's gotta be illegal in multiplayer. Like you pretty much in like cooperative multiplayer. That one's anything but cooperative multiplayer, I mean. Oh, hey Stan. Awesome. I appreciate it. They no longer have research districts. Okay. That probably makes a big difference, because the research districts were insane. They gave you, like, mid-late game research quality for, like, nothing, because the thing, like, gave you the gas required to run it. They now have trade districts, yeah. You can stack trade really, really high, which is, I imagine, what you're going to do. What are these fellows? Are you Kral's chosen again? No, you're just regular Shek. Alright, we're A-okay there. 350 trade already? Holy crap. Oh, fuck. Turn this off. What are we looking at here? If I was any bigger... There's only 2 of us, and we suck. And we don't want to get our ass kicked for nothing. We'll take a little bit of a beating here if they follow us. We'll allow a little bit of a beating. But we want to do it in sight of the Shek guards so that they will save us. Taunt. No, I'm just joking. Don't start yet. We'll get a little workout here. Here come the door guards. We don't want to be the first in. We'll let them take the... Alright. Whoa, you didn't, Okay. These guys don't give a ton of experience because they're really low level, but they're good for some toughness grind. Let's back you out a little bit. Hey, my wife's home. And my dogs are barking. Oh, no. Oh, no. I have never found one of those so close. Never. Man, they make my skin crawl really bad. I do not like them. I have never seen one of those so close to the city before. This city. I avoid those fuckers. I do not like them. There's something about... It's the same thing with a lot of other spiders in video games. Sometimes they nail the walking, and that's what gets me. If you nail the walking, you're gonna get my arachnophobia, like, kind of response or whatever. I don't know what it is about it, but, like, yeah, it's the same thing that freaks me the fuck out every time I see, like, a spider run across my floor. Yeah. I do not like those. The blood spiders, while looking slightly more like spiders to me, because they're smaller, I guess, ironically enough, just don't bother me nearly as much. The blood spiders, they're more dangerous. They hit from a further range, even though they're much smaller. They're definitely the worst of the 2 enemies, but I don't avoid them nearly as hard. Not once I'm strong enough. Okay, before we do anything, because my wife is home and I am hungry. You're gonna bag check me again? Oh no, you're bringing in people. If they were more than hungry bandits, I would, You know what? This is a good moment. The whole crew... Hold on, let's squad up. Let's do it. Let's do it right? The whole crew is here to finish the house. This is a very important moment. They can all come work on the last little bit that needs to be done. And I think that'll be a good spot to end it. I think Ivy agrees. I don't know if you guys could hear. Alright, next time, I still want to play EU4, but I think I'm going to start with Kenshi tomorrow. I start streaming at 11 a.m. EST. We're going to do that. We're going to start with Kenshi, and we're going to get our bandanas up and going. We're going to get our weapons up and going. We're going to buy books. We're going to mine copper. We're going to get some more recruits. Some of that stuff is in the wrong order. But yeah, it'll be fun. Let's save our game. And I have to go figure out who to raid because I actually don't have Twitch up on this computer. Be back in 2 seconds. Alright, we're gonna raid who we always raid. Next. Wait, didn't Slobus say he was gonna stream? I'll check before I do it, but... _ GG. 1 second. One more second. Okay. Well, here we go then. Here's our raid, guys. It's definitely this, right? Alright, yeah, here's our raid. Thank you, everybody. I'll be back tomorrow. I promise. Shame me if I don't. Deuces.